Good morning, students. Today we will start with the lesson current electricity. Okay. Now in this lesson, the points which we have to study are about the current, about the Ohm's law, about the resistors in series, resistors in parallel. Okay. So let's start with the lesson. When we say current, current means the flow. When we say current, water current, it means flow of the water. So current electricity means the flow of the electrons through a conductor. Okay, so first thing is charge and the current. So what is current? The current is the flow of the electrons through a conductor. Current is defined or recognized, shown by the letter I. And what is Q? Q is the charge flowing through the cross section. Okay, this charge is positive charge. Clear, from positive to the negative terminal. So what is the formula of the current? Current is I is equal to charge per time or per given per time. The unit of the current is ampere and unit of charge is coulomb, and time is measured in second. After that is Ohm's law. This formula which you can see here, V is equal to IR, is also called as the Ohm's law, where V is in voltage, it's potential difference, I is current, and R is resistance. Okay, so the resistance is measured in ohms. Now you can see here circuit diagram is shown over there, where a potential difference, that is battery is also potential difference, it is connected, where a resistor is also connected. Now what is the use of the resistor? Resistors, they obstruct or slow down the current flowing in the circuit. Later on you will understand what is the reason behind this. Okay, and the bulb is also connected over there. The definition is given what? Resistance means what? Resistance is the electrical quantity that measures how the device or material reduces the electric current flow through it. Now, why there is a need for reducing the electric current? Because if the more amount of the electric current will flow, then it can cause a damage to any appliances. Okay, so there should be resistance to be flown, resistance for the electric current. This resistance is measured in ohm. A diagram is shown there where the water current is flowing, and when the pipe is made thin, means narrow pipe, narrow ending, then the water is resisted over there and it comes by slow force. Principles are: resistance is measured in ohms. Resistance is a measure of how much current is slowed down. The bigger the resistance, smaller the current. Now you can see a diagrammatic representation is shown over there, where the current wants to pass, but resistance is not allowing, or the ohm means resistor is not allowing the current to pass through the wire or the conductor. Okay, the symbol of the resistance is given in a textbook, which is shown as a zigzag. Zigzag means the wire is coiled in like a spring. Okay, now you can see your diagram is given there. So when you are preparing or molding the wire into a spring, like spring type, there the resistance is created. Okay, now the resistors, there are many types of resistors are there which I use, as I have shown earlier in the diagram. First part is resistors in series. Okay, now here three resistors are arranged in a series. Series means one after the another, and the voltage is given like V1, V2 and V3. Okay, so here the current which is flowing I in the circuit will be same. Okay, it will not change, but the voltage will be different for different resistors, different for R1, for R2 and for R3. Okay, now next thing is resistors in parallel. Here resistors in parallel means you can see here three resistors are connected in a parallel way, where now at this time the current will the voltage will be same. Voltage V is shown over there, where voltmeter is added, it will be similar, but the current will pass through the different paths for the resistors. Okay, now the formula for the resistors for first in series will be R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3, and for parallel it will be 1 upon R is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3 and so on, as much resistance is connected there. Now see, if you are connecting a bulb between the resistance 1 and resistance 2, okay, and one bulb between resistance 2 and resistance 3. So the intensity of the bulb will start decreasing as the same amount of the current is flowing over there. So the first bulb will glow with the more intensity than the second bulb, okay, because there is a resistance between them, so the current will be resisted over there. Whereas in the case of the parallel resistance, the current, different paths of the current is there, so there will be no problem regarding the, if you are attaching any different bulbs near the three resistors.